Okay, so hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today, a Proton car review again. So this review is kind of unique because today I'm reviewing a car I think you guys are not familiar to. So this is actually a Proton Suprima S. I think in our Malaysian, right, this car is not actually popular than a Proton Preve because this car is actually based on the Proton Preve. As you can see at the front looks, is the same as the Proton Preve. So this is actually a 2013 model. Actually this car have put in a lot of effort inside the Proton because this is actually a global car. Same with the Proton Preve. They actually import the Preve, the Suprima S, to overseas market. So this car does have quite an amount of the features. So this car is powered with a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine, same with the Proton Preve also, and a CVT gearbox with virtual 7-speed. Okay, so this car does come with two specs, which is the executive and the premium model. So this is actually a premium model. Okay, let's start with the front look first. Okay, the front looks. So this car does equip with the halogen projector headlamps with the LED DRL, which is kind of good feature in a 2013 model because most of the car doesn't have a LED DRL at that time. So here we got the halogen fog lamps, and I quite like this part of this because it looks sporty. There's some chromes running through and a older design Proton badge. And surprisingly, this car just only costs about 80,000. You does get a front sensor, which is really nice for that timing. Okay, sorry, this car is a bit dirty. So, yeah. So this car is pairing with a 17-inch 10-spoke alloy rims. I think this is only present on the premium spec. The executive, I think you get 16-inch, same as the Proton Preve. And I quite like this rim design though. The Proton Preve in the 2014 model, it doesn't get this rim, you get a smaller size. Only in the 2017 refinement version, because the Proton Preve already have a last production, so they upgraded the car with the 70-inch wheel. And this car doesn't come with the R3 body kit, which is present on the 2014 model. And here we got a signal indicator and side mirrors. It's pretty standard feature lah. So you doesn't get a chrome door handle. So this car, right, does have 4 disc brake all around the car, and front being ventilated disc. The back uses a solid disc, so it got a more brake force, which I think is pretty good. And here also got a rear spoiler and a traditional antenna right here. You see we got a good badge right here, handling by Lotus. So this car chassis is actually tuned by the Lotus company because Proton brought over the Lotus company back in the 90s. It's a turbocharged engine, and this is a Suprima S badge to represent it is the full spec model. So at the back you also got a LED tail light, but this brake light is actually halogen. You also got rear fog lamps. Now all the Proton cars are standard with the rear fog lamps, and you also got a reverse camera and some white panel inside of the chrome. It's not a big deal, I think. And you see this part actually slanted and then it being very straight. A traditional hatchback design in my opinion. Okay, so yeah, this is the exterior tour of this 2013 Proton Suprima S. So now let's get in the car. So this car does equip with a keyless start, but not keyless entry. So you need to pop open. Okay, so this car doesn't have keyless entry, right? When the battery drain, you can't open the car door how? So you simply press this and then the key flip and then you actually pop open this cover to have a key slot right here to open the door. Okay. Okay, so this being a 2013 car, so the car condition is not as satisfied as the new car. Please forgive. So here we got some PVC type of the design feature right here, but the texture is good. It's got some soft touch material right here also, and plastic panel. I think it looks the car more premium lah. If you add on this soft touch material, you also get this soft touch material at the dashboard. And all the window in this car are power. Only the driver side gets auto down and up function. Side mirror flip function, and some door pockets, and boot releasing. Let's close the car. Okay, before that, let's start the car. So to start, you need to put the key inside the key slot right here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, let's turn on the aircon first. Okay. So, at here we got some storage right here. It's quite flimsy though, but you need to remember this is a 2013 car. Okay. So in that time, Proton still improving their build quality, because in the older generation Proton, they have slightly bad quality. And you got the analog instrument clusters, and you switch between the info button right over the windshield washer. Surprisingly, it does got the automatic windshield and automatic headlamps also. So this now is a trip A, odometer, range, service time, brightness of the instrument cluster, and back to trip A. Trip B. Okay. So you also got a grip handle right here. Surprisingly. So this car does equip with a hydraulic power steering. It's leather wrapped, and this car does have paddle shifters. Okay, this only operates when the car is moving to the S mode. You can switch between the gears, or you go to the D. You can pull it to the left, and then you can manually shift gear at the gear. Okay, so this car does equip with a reverse camera. It's pretty premium feature you get in the 2013 car, and the build quality is okay in these years, but you notice some sound you hear. This whole part actually moves. So this is what I call Proton quality. I'm not trying to tease Proton, but the quality is quite decent lah. So you get a cruise control right here. Oh my god, I think it's the MG mounting broken, because you see the vibration of the steering is quite frequency. So you got the front parking sensors, rear defrost, traction control off, passenger airbag on off. You on off using the slot right here, and central rocking, passenger seatbelt reminder. Okay, so this is now it's a clock. Back to the menu, home. Wait. Okay, so now we got navigations, radio, media, and Bluetooth connectivity function. So the responsive of this screen are quite decent. Got setting. This car does equip with the Wi-Fi, language, car settings, location, the display, the brightness of the display. Go to home, and then go here. We got search for map, calculator, DVD. Hey, I think this screen have quite a number of features that I think is pretty useful. I think Proton have been the supplier of this have been supplied a better touchscreen unit to the Proton, but it's still not the best ones. You got a USB, but now it's broke, I think. Okay, so here we got a front fog light, rear fog light, emergency signal. The sounds looks premium, and the knobs right here are pretty decent quality. You got different modes, fan speed, recirculation together with the out temperature, got some storage, and the only feature again in the premium car is the sliding feature. Even though it's above 6 years car, but it still feels high quality. And traditional handbrake, coin slot, some cup holders right here, and you also got a center armrest. It's deep enough, but it's not quite wide. I think it's pretty decent lah, the space of this. The controls right here, mute, volume, different modes. And here also got a manual dimming mirrors, light, and mirror together with the sun visor. And this car does include 6 speakers though. Here we got 1, 2, I'm not sure you see or not, 3, 4, and 2 at the back. Okay, so in my opinion, this car is pretty good, the quality. I think this panel quality need to improve lah. But I like this design features. Although it's a plastic panel, but at least they try to do to not look the cabin a bit dull. So yeah, I think I have covered the feature at the front. So now let's turn off the car and continue the rest of the tour. Okay, with some door storage, window controls, small pockets. Okay, let's get in the car. Okay, you also got some soft touch materials right here and some hard plastic. The front is actually soft touch, but the back is hard plastic. It's not a big deal. And front have been adjusted to my seating position at about 160 cm. And then I got this much of leg room and this much of headroom. So in terms of the hatchback design of the Proton Suprima, you see the window light sort of goes down. I think you get a decent amount of leg room and headroom. And here with some seat pockets at the front seat. And behind you doesn't get the rear aircon vents, but you get a 12-volt socket. Once you recharge your phone, you can put your phones right here, or you just can put your keys. And this car does have a central armrest with 2 cup holders. Pretty standard armrest, but it's suitable for long journey trips. And also got 2 adjustable headrests, but not at the middle, but also got a middle passenger seat belt right here. And this car does equip with the Isofix Charles mount. In 2013, Malaysian haven't standard the Isofix as the standard feature for all of the car they build or they import the other cars. But Proton have doing a good job for ensure the safety for the car. Okay, this seat does can fold. You press this and then you are able to fold the rear seats down. It's not actually flat. Wait, let me figure it out first. Okay, once I figure it out, I suspect that this seat is too thick and then you can't fold the rear seats hold flat. Okay, who know how to fold the rear seats flat in this Suprima S, please comment down below. I also got a top tether points at the back. Okay, let me put the rear seats up again. Okay, moving on to the boot. So you have two ways to opening the boot. First, you press and hold the unlock button on the key, or using the lever at the driver's side door. Okay, you also got LED welcome lights as you unlock the car, same as the front. I show you again. Okay, it's decently large boot space, I think, and also got the cover right here together with the straps. And down here we got a space saver spare tires together with the jack up tools and the Proton emergency bag right here. I think you notice some of the oil spill. I think it's the engine oil thingy spilled inside, and it's quite good. You see they are very flat, and you can actually put two of the luggage and some of the bags. I think you also can put a golf bag inside. You put in here, it fits. So it's quite a large boot, but not as large as other cars lah. It's decently sized. Okay. There are manual adjustment of the passenger seat, same as the driver's side, but you loosen up the height adjustment, and so got some storage, window controls, and some pockets. So here also soft touch materials. Okay. And here also got some hooks, pretty good position. Instead of putting right here, they put it right the side. It's a good idea, I think. Okay, so okay, open the boot. Open the glove box. Just now I mentioned this is the passenger airbag on off, and it's pretty large though. The glove box, in my opinion, it's bigger than I think it's same large as the Proton Preve, but I noticed there are a lot of gaps at the glove box. They are not well balanced. You see here is very small, the gap, and here is pretty big. And here also you notice some gaps right here. The build quality is pretty decent, I must say. The aircon vents quality also pretty decent. But I can't expect much out of this about 6 years old car. So yeah, this is the interior tour of the 2013 Proton Suprima S. Okay, so now conclusion time of the Proton Suprima S. So in my opinion, right, the Proton Suprima S is actually a quite good car, but from the build quality, I think they need to improve lah. Because at that time also many people complain about the Suprima S got tons of build quality problem, such as the boot can't open. Many things, but I think this car is still a good design car compared to the Proton Preve. And this car has a high amount of the safety features such as 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electric brake force distribution, well known as EBD, and traction control, hill start assist, and much more lah. I'll put the safety feature at the video there. And this car actually known as the R3 racing car. You see back in some days, you've seen the Proton Suprema at the track, right, running very fast. So I think this car is pretty good as a hot hatch standard. So yeah, this is my conclusion of this car. So be sure to subscribe my channel. And be sure to follow my Instagram. My Instagram is Chen Automotive Fans. And thank you guys and chill.